Welcome. Welcome to the Dolphins Dive Bar. I am your host, Tony Two-Time Chicky. People call me a lot of things. But what they do call me is a Dolphin fanatic. I love the Dolphins, and I like to partake in a little drink every now and again. So this little series is you and me having a drink with each other, talking about the Fins. So last year the Dolphins went 9-8, right? They had that 3 games, win 3, lose 3, win 5, lose 5, and then win the last game of the season to go and lose the playoff game versus the Bills. Okay. Today I want to just talk about the upcoming season and what we, or I in particular, want to see from the Dolphins. I want to get into Coach McDaniel. Now, Coach McDaniel, to make those steps in season 2 for him, obviously I want to see the play calling be a little quicker, a little more crisp. That killed us in that Buffalo game where you're burning multiple timeouts because you can't get the play call in time. And on top of that, you're taking penalties because we can't get the play call in on time. Of course, I'm sure they worked through that in the offseason. Let's see it when it transpires on Sunday against the Chargers. Also, a thing that I wanted to touch on was second half adjustments. Now, excuse me. Now, last season, according to my notes, week 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and then versus the Texans, the Niners, the Chargers, Christmas Day against the Pack, and then that Jets game. The Dolphins in the second half failed to put up 10 points or more in those games. So week 1 against the Pats, and they only scored 3 points in the second half. Week 3, 7 points. Week 4, 3. Week 5, 3. Weeks 7, 0. The game against the Texans, 0. 49ers was 7. The Chargers was 10 points. Christmas Day against the Packers, 0 points. And then the Jets was 8. So in 3 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, in 3 of those 10 games, they scored 0 points in the second half. So this brings me to my predictions for the coming season. I'm not going to go break down game by game. We don't need that. But what I will say is that the schedule is remarkably harder than it was last season. It is insanely more difficult, I believe, because not only are we playing the division got a whole hell of a lot better because, yes, we split with the Bills during the regular season, held the lead in the third quarter in that playoff game, but wound up losing that game. The division itself, the Bills, the core of them, they're going to be good. Like it or not. I mean, the Bills are the Bills, Josh Allen is going to be balling out of control. Stephon Diggs, those guys. I mean, McDermott runs a tight ship. He runs a good team, let's be honest. And then, you don't like to hear it. I hate it. I'm watching Hard Knocks. The Jets have gotten better. Adding Aaron Rodgers and now Dalvin Cook to a team that had offensive and defensive rookies of the year on those teams. The Jets' defense was already bordering on elite, and now the offense has taken, on paper, of course, a huge step to the next direction, or a huge step to the next level. And we got to play that twice a year. You got to play the Pats. Sure, the Pats might not have gotten too much better, but it's still the Patriots. It's still Bill Belichick. I mean, the guy still has more Super Bowl appearances than our coach has wins in his professional career, it seems, you know? Beating each other up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a season split where each team goes, what, 1-1 against each other. It's entirely within the realm of possibility. And then you have to play the AFC West, the NFC East, plus the Titans and the Ravens, which are two tough teams, you know. So we're going to see in week 1, we got the Chargers. Then you got to go to Germany to play Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. You got the Raiders. You know, these are all decent teams. No, decent teams. I mean, the Raiders, we don't know. Their defense should be decent. We don't know how the offense is going to be, honestly. But then you move over to the NFC East, and you have defensive juggernauts with the Cowboys. Giants have a decent defense. The Eagles, I mean, come on, they went to the Super Bowl last year. So you know that the defense is top-notch, and you know that offensive line is top-notch. So there's no easy route for any team in the AFC East. It's within the realm of possibility to say, you know, the winner of the AFC East could have 9 to 10 wins this season. Just because of the war of attrition and playing all these really good teams. I mean, one of the hardest schedules in the league, I think, for the Dolphins. With everything said and done, like I said, 9, maybe 10 wins. Could potentially win the division. You know, maybe 11. 12, 13. I really don't know if anybody in our division is doing that this season. Well, I'm finished with my drink, which means I'm done with this little video. I will be posting after every Dolphins game all season long, and I hope you come back and join me. Until then, hey, I'm Tony 2 times, Chicky, whatever, signing off. Thanks for coming to the dive bar. Ooh, I put cherries in my old fashioned, so it means when I'm done eating, I get a little, or when I'm done drinking, I get a little snack.